Hi guys.
What's going on, y'all?
Happy Tuesday. So Pascal has something really fun planned for you today. So I'm going to let him take it away.
Why, thank you. So today, we chose 3 different artists for you guys. 3 different poets. And they're all super hugely, fantastically awesome beings. And they're humanitarians, they're activists, and they're just all around amazing people. The first artist is Lauryn Hill. She's an R&B singer, she's a rapper, she's an actress, but she's a poet at heart. And there's a piece called Motives and Thoughts that she does really eloquently. Super cool. So you're gonna watch that in a second. Second artist is Dante Bosco. He is super cool. He played Rufio in Hook.
Rufio.
Red Feathers. Ooh. Super cool. But he is a poet, a spoken worder. He's also an awesome dude. And he does a super cool outside piece with graffiti in the background. You're gonna get to see that too.
Yes.
Right after the Lauryn Hill one. Okay, so you got Lauryn Hill, you got Dante Bosco. Last and certainly not least, we got Maya Angelou. Maya flipping Angelou. Seriously, 50 plus years of being an activist, marching with Martin Luther King Jr. Seriously? She is beyond supremely awesome. She's a really cool chick. Down to earth. Very super awesome orator. One of the best of all time. So Maya Angelou and Still I Rise. We're gonna finish it off with that. And you guys will be super inspired when you're done.
Heck yeah.
Remember, let your dreams fly. Take them and run.
Love that.
We love you guys so bad.
Love you guys. Stay tuned. Enjoy these clips. See you soon. Bye.
Our next guest is someone that doesn't really need any introduction. Someone that is very close to my heart on a musical level, cultural level, spiritual level. And it's just an honor and privilege to have them here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Lauryn Hill.
Motives and thoughts. Rotating bodies, confusion of sound, negative imagery holding us down, social delusion, clearly constructed, human condition, morals corrupted, trapped in reaction, lawlessness, war, dissatisfaction from bowels to core, devil's technology, strategy 4, human mythologies, urban folklore, sicker psychology, counterfeit cure, wicked theology robbing the poor, scheme demonology mislead the pure, stricken strategically studying war. Light shown in darkness, image exposed. Few can see through the new emperor's clothes. Lustful, this hustle turns humans to hoes. When the blind lead the blind, just more trouble and woes. It's the mind that they chose, it's designed to stay closed. Standards of jokers, court jester logic, cyclic and cosmic from schoolyard to college. Primitive man in his civilized knowledge. System collapsing, he still won't acknowledge. God is the savior, studies behavior, trying to fix the mixed mind that he gave you. Stiff-necked scholars on prescription meds, wishing their problems was all in their heads. Moral dilemma, pride at the root, misguided from youth, heart divided from truth. Egyptians and Grecians, spiritually dead, empirically led by the good gods in their heads. Motives and thoughts, industrial wealth, global economy in it for self. Heart full of madness, covered with kind, pleasure designed to take over your mind. Furnished in godliness, painted in good, this tainted priesthood's got real saints misunderstood. While classes and government set up the veil and cultivate minds for more mythical tales. Typical Hollywood, follies, good girl, while vice and corruption take over the world. Motives and thoughts. Check your motives and thoughts. Line with the wickedness deep in your heart. Modern day wickedness is all you've been taught. Lie to your neighbor so you get ahead. Modern day trickery is all you've been fed. Motives and thoughts. Check your motives and thoughts. Thank you.
Sometimes we say things that just aren't true. Like I can never do that and I die without you. I'll never move to the valley. I can never date a black guy. If I ate sushi, I would just die. I would never be caught dead in anything but a Mercedes Benz. I can never love a girl if I hate all her friends. It's like Republicans claiming all Democrats are liberal, or Democrats claiming all Republicans are evil. Now that I've grown up a little bit, I can admit it's a bunch of bullshit. First off, you don't die. I didn't talk to my parents for 7 years of my life. 2 people I love most and nobody died. We just didn't talk. Held on to a grudge, forgot about the love, and I ain't gonna lie, there were melancholy nights. But plenty of days too filled with laughter and smiles on faces. We got through those days as a family. I'll always regard that time as dark ages. And what I'm trying to say is, the boundaries we have are the boundaries we made. And we constantly reinforce it by the negative things that we say. And for everything you say, I can give you an example of the complete opposite being true. We limit ourselves to our point of view. You argue, who cares if you're right? Doesn't really matter if you're living a miserable life. This life is filled with infinite possibilities. And I'm not just here talking down at you, wax of philosophy, because yo, I'm probably gonna move to the valley. That could be cool. Don't laugh. You might move there too. I'm just saying, don't know so much. Leave room to be surprised. Every now and then, if you're not like, I think I'm in over my head, chances are you're not really living life.
This is dedicated to my girl. What's up, baby? All the girls all over the world. What's up, Mom? Living in a man's world. So sexy.
Everyone in the world has gone to bed one night or another with fear or pain or loss or disappointment. And yet each of us has awakened, arisen, somehow made our ablution, seen other human beings, and said, "Morning, how are you? Fine, thanks, and you?" It's amazing. Wherever that abides in the human being, there is the nobleness of the human spirit. Despite it all, black and white, Asian, Spanish, Native American, pretty, plain, thin, fat, vowed or celibate, we rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom just 'cause I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like suns and like moons, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my sassiness upset you? Don't take it so hard just 'cause I laugh. As if I have gold mines digging in my own backyard. You can shoot me with your words. You can cut me with your lies. You can kill me with your hatefulness. But just like life, I'll rise. Does my sexiness offend you? Oh, does it come as a surprise that I dance? As if I have diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past rooted in pain I rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally, there I go rising.